Today marks the start of the Road to Coney 2019. For this is the Des Moines, Iowa Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Championship Qualifier!
All right, so we made it. We're at the Iowa State Fair getting ready for the Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Qualifier, trying to get into the 2019 contest on the 4th of July. I'm not sure who the other competitors are gonna be, but I'm gonna go all out. And you never know when someone out there is trying to upseat somebody with a little bit more experience. Everyone, regardless of whether they've been this for 13 years, even Joey Chestnut himself, started out by unseating somebody who had already been in the big dance. So, taking it serious, everything I got today. See how it goes. I'm here with Jake Thompson. Last year, he finished second, eating 19 hot dogs. How you feeling about this year? You ready to compete?
Well, I'm here to compete. I don't think it's going to go as good as last year, but this guy's been improving a lot, I hear, so we'll see how it goes.
No, but that's part of the reason I love doing these things. You just meet awesome people. Jake's a cool guy. I think he's like an attorney.
Yep.
He's an attorney, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. You guys excited?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Any goals? Any thoughts?
Keep it all down.
Yeah. It's usually a good strategy. All right, guys, we are about 10 minutes from go time. See how it goes. I'm a little nervous. You never know what's gonna happen, so it's gonna be a lot of fun no matter what. I'm gonna give it everything I got. Let's see how it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen of Des Moines, Iowa, and the people watching all around the world, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Iowa State Fair, are you ready? Yeah! This man has circled around the world of competitive eating since 2005. He does have a formidable 16 and a half Nathan's Famous Hot Dog and Bun personal record. He's from Marshalltown, Iowa. Please welcome Mark Williams. Our next competitor looks to be the biggest competition for the favorite here today. He got second place in the Des Moines, Iowa qualifier last year with 19 hot dogs and buns. Ladies and gentlemen, the proud son of Rockwell City, Iowa, Jake Thompson. All the way from Basking Ridge, New Jersey, Dr. Renee Robitaille. Our final competitor just completed his rookie season, capping it off with a very impressive performance on July 4th at Coney Island. And although he has a lot to be proud of in his first year eating professionally, he has one dark mark on his resume, and that is a loss on this very stage. But he is here to look failure in the face and say, "Hey, failure, you're an idea, and ideas don't have faces. But I am here, and I am not afraid." And he is here, ladies and gentlemen, looking to right the wrong of 2018. Please welcome the 21st ranked competitive eater in the world from Normal, Illinois, a man with an extraordinary eating ability, Matt "Hungry Hazzard!" Iowa State Fair, are you ready? Then please help me with the time-honored tradition of counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beginning! They are off and racing, ladies and gentlemen. 2 spots on the line to Coney Island. Matt Hazzard going full force in the first few seconds. A contest like this is a marathon, not a sprint. But if you have the capacity and the iron will, you can sprint for the entire 10 minutes. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Hazzard, Jake Thompson, these 2 men are the ones you're going to want to look out for. And Matt even said it himself, although he's considered the favorite here today, you never know when the next big competitive eater is going to come out of the shadows and make their name at Coney Island.
That is absolutely right. What's going on, guys? It's Hungry Hazzard. Going to provide a little commentary throughout this one. And Mike was 100% correct. You never know who's going to be coming up and who's been training, so you always have to enter each contest, even if you're the favorite, focused and ready to go.
And that's it. Matt's got a plate down, ladies and gentlemen. He's going on to his second plate.
5 hot dogs in the first minute. I'm really excited about that. It's my fastest start to a contest ever. Based on the numbers they're holding up, Jake started off pretty quickly too, so he's right there with me. Now, just like 2017, the hot dogs for this contest were cooked perfectly. Nice snap to them. They weren't too rubbery. They weren't rough like leather. Perfectly cooked. That said, they still are the big Nathan's natural casing hot dogs, which are a bit different than the skinless ones I've been practicing with, even though they're also Nathan's hot dogs and the same weight. As you can see throughout the video, I'm getting a little messy with my buns. I use hot water to break them down, and these ones are just disintegrating, falling apart. I even get ahead of my buns throughout the contest, and what that means is I'll have eaten 6 buns and only 5 hot dogs, or 4 buns and only 3 hot dogs, so I'm a bun ahead. Which isn't necessarily the end of the world, but what it does mean is I have to use extra fluids off to the side to help get the hot dogs down, and because the buns are falling apart so much, there's some that are landing on the table, and I should have just used those instead of extra water.
Matt Hazzard looking to finish his second plate. That's 10 hot dogs and buns in about 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. He is on pace to beat his personal best. Jake Thompson looks like he's finishing his 7th hot dog. We'll see if Matt slows down or Jake speeds up. It's still a close race between them.
And that's really what's going to make the difference here, just being able to power through the hot dogs even after the first couple of plates.
You know, Matt Hazzard is his God-given name, ladies and gentlemen, and I find it so funny that Matt feels the need to add a generic nickname like Hungry between his first and last name. Matt Hazzard is pretty cool, right? I would own a Matt Hazzard action figure. I would want that. But Matt Hungry Hazzard it is.
Fortunately, I did not hear a word of that during the contest because of my music, but he does raise a couple good points. I don't know, what do you guys think?
Renee Rovtar working on her 4th hot dog.
So Dr. Renee Rovtar was the only woman competing in the contest, which basically means she gets an automatic spot as long as she doesn't reverse, which also means that it didn't matter how many hot dogs she ate, but she told me beforehand that she was going for a new personal best, which I really respect.
And Mark Williams, who's been doing this for a long time, looks like he's at 7 hot dogs himself.
Just like Jake Thompson to my right, Mark Williams over there next to Renee competed in the 2017 contest. Another solid guy, and it was great to see him out there.
On the corner of Surf and Stillwell, Brooklyn, New York, where the dogs are grilled well. Just like back in the day, they also call it Hand Worker Way. That's a little Badlands Booker for you. It's the greatest place to be on July 4th. Joey Chestnut, Mickey Sudo, and the greatest eaters that our sport has to offer. See it live on ESPN or come out to Brooklyn. You can stay in my apartment. Maybe only like 1 or 2 of you. Can't have all of you, but...
4 minutes into the contest, still averaging about 4 hot dogs per minute, which is a pretty solid pace for me.
All right, we're almost halfway through the contest. Just past the 6-minute mark. This is about the time in the contest where you see some of the people who are like, yeah, I'll try that, thinking it's not going to be that bad, immediately regret their decision.
100% true. You start feeling full after the first 4 minutes, and it's really tough to keep going. I actually get distracted by it a little bit and lose focus, which slows me down and probably cost me a few hot dogs.
Matt Hazzard looks like he's at 17, 10 for Jake.
Now that said, my final total in this contest last year was 18 hot dogs, and I did that here in just over 4.5 minutes. So I've improved a lot, but I still wish I had a few of these minutes back and I would have pushed harder, focused more, and maybe gotten a few more hot dogs in there. Especially in front of this crowd. There's a great crowd out there in Des Moines.
Ladies and gentlemen, let them hear you. You want to see them beat their own records? Come on. Now for those keeping track at home, Matt Hazzard's personal best was set on July 4th, 25 hot dogs and buns. He wants to beat that here today, start his second year off right, not only with a win, but a personal best as well.
Yes, sir. Each and every contest, I'm always looking to improve and set a new personal best. Definitely on track for that here. Even though right now I'm just burping.
Matt Hazzard breaking the 20 mark, trying to crowd run.
Right here is where you can see how getting ahead on your buns really sets you back. I'm having to use that water off to the side, which will take up more space. In hindsight, I would have just used the bun scraps that have been accumulating on the table for the past 6 minutes instead of the water. They were essentially liquid because they were already wet, so it would have served the same purpose. Plus, I wouldn't have got deducted for debris later on. I wasn't being messy with the buns on purpose, it just happened. I was trying to eat the hot dogs as fast as possible, and an unfortunate result was a bun on the table. Excess debris is a pet peeve of mine, and I'm going to do my best to make sure it doesn't happen again. 4 minutes left in the contest. This is when my pace really starts to slow. It's taking me about 30 seconds per hot dog now.
You see the human struggle apparent on every one of these guys' faces, ladies and gentlemen. With every chew, every compression of the jaw, every drop of saliva, every swallow. In order to win a contest like this, you need to have a will, an iron will to succeed. This is where champions are made.
It's really starting to get tough at this point. You can tell I'm having to focus on chewing, focusing on getting the food down. At this stage in the contest, everything's just a bit more difficult. Your body starts to tell you no. And if you want to win, that's when you gotta put mind over matter, focus, keep driving, keep fighting through it, knowing that it's just about over and that there's plenty more Nathan's Famous natural casing hot dogs to enjoy. And at this point, I'm starting to realize that if I want to break 30, I'm really going to have to start driving down the stretch, which any other competitive eater can tell you is easier said than done.
We're at 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes left in the contest. These final few minutes will make or break these competitors. Matt Hazzard at 23 hot dogs.
With less than 3 minutes to go here, I think I have about a 10 hot dog lead or something like that, so I already knew that I was going to win the contest as long as I didn't reverse. But I was still pushing for a new personal best and hopefully for 30 hot dogs. That was my goal, was 30 plus.
Watch that debris, Matt. We don't want to make any deductions. You have to clear hot dog and bun in order for it to count.
And unfortunately, I didn't hear that at all because I was listening to music, and it cost me a little bit in the end.
So what do you guys think? Is Matt Hazzard going to break his personal record?
Yeah, buddy. Anyway, with about 2 minutes 10 seconds left here, I've eaten 24 hot dogs and 25 buns, so I'm an entire hot dog behind my buns. Having to take care of that real quick.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final 2 minutes of the contest, the final push for glory. The hot dogs are cooked, but the passion is raw, unadulterated emotion on display. There's no money to be won at the contest here today, just a shot at glory. The honor of being able to represent you, Des Moines, Iowa on July 4th. They do this for the love of the sport, for the chance at greatness. Come on, eaters, push yourself, eat all you can!
So with about 75 seconds left here, I saw that 4 hot dogs still stood between me and 30, which is my target number, and I basically decided that I was going to focus and get those no matter what.
Alright, we're in the final minutes. Come on, Des Moines, let them hear you. One final push for victory.
So I'm really focusing on getting them down, not overstuffing my mouth, just trying to keep going as fast as possible, which isn't easy after you've been eating for 9 minutes straight. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this commentary and the insight into what was going on in my mind throughout the contest, but I'll catch you at the end.
40 seconds, eaters.
Come on, Matt! Come on, Matt!
One last push.
Let's get 30! Let's go!
30 seconds.
Come on, Matt!
$15 seconds. All right, we need your guys' help. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop eating! Give it up for all these competitors, ladies and gentlemen. That's a beautiful sight. And now some official Nathan's towels to help them cool off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do the judging. We'll be back in just a minute or two to announce the winners and see who is going to Coney Island. So stick with us. We will be right back. That's a way to kick off the road to Coney. Going to Coney Island for the third time, Dr. Renee Hotdog. Ladies and gentlemen, this young man shows so much promise and potential in the sport and is being realized more and more every single day. Setting a personal best with 29.5 hot dogs and buns, your Des Moines, Iowa male champion, Matt Hungry Hazzard. Congratulations, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for spending time with us today. You can catch these two lovely faces and many more live on ESPN on July 4th.
Right here, Tom got the apple egg rolls. They're a little bit hot right now, but he's gonna try them a little bit. One of the 3 top new foods at the Iowa State Fair. Look pretty interesting. What's the verdict?
That's really good. That's actually really good. Solid, would recommend at the Iowa State Fair.
Alright guys, so I ended up finishing with 29.5 for the official total. Got 30, but I was deducted some for the buns, which is fair. I got a little messy with it, but got the win. Going back to Coney, so excited. Basically 11 months to prepare for this. So you know I'm gonna be setting a new PR come the 4th of July. Can't wait. Thanks again for tuning in. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you at the next one.